Hello everyone. Welcome to Quantum Nexa Physics classes, QN classes. So in this video, we are going to discuss about important formulas and concepts of Laplace transformations. So these complete all the formulas in one sheet. Okay, you can look at here. So this is a complete all the important formulas we have kept in one single phase. So you can go through these so that before going to exam, this single sheet is very useful to revise the all the formulas related to the Laplace transformation symbol. Okay, so you can see that here it is. Okay, so first basic definition of Laplace transformation. Laplace transform of f of t can be written as so integration 0 to infinity e for minus t f of t dt. So condition is t greater than 0. So I like that there is standard Laplace transforms. So Laplace transform of 1 is 1 by s, and Laplace transform of t, so 1 by s square, Laplace transform of t square, so 1 by 2 by s cube, and Laplace transform of t cube, okay, 6 by s power 4, and Laplace, similarly, Laplace transform t for of n, this is the standard expression, n factorial by n plus s, n factorial by s power of n plus 1, okay. If you substitute, you will get all these t square, t cube if you substitute in place of n and 1. Okay. So then similarly, the d for it, this is called a first shifting theory. Okay. If you multiply f of e for t with f of t, so we will get we will get 1 by s minus a. 1 by s minus a. Similarly, sin a t. So a by s square by s square cos a t. Okay. S by s square plus s square. Similarly, hyperbolic functions. Hyperbolic functions. Okay. Say sin hat, these are same only. So here in this case, minus sign will come. Okay. So a by s square minus a square cos hat, s by s square minus a square. And there is called a first shifting theorem. First shifting theorem. So that if you substitute the basic, we know that the basic Laplace transformation is this Laplace f of t, right? Can be written as like this, right? So if we substitute this, if we multiply this f of t with a for at, so we will get so f of s minus a. Instead of s, we will get s of a. This is, and the similarly inverse Laplace transformation of, so this inverse transformation of f of s minus a, we will get e for t f of at into f of n. Okay. So and then multiplication property, there is another property is called a, so that we can call it as a multiplication property. That means if we multiply any given function with t, so we will get a, this is called derivative of the Laplace transformation, minus d by ds of f of s. Similarly, if you, but this is the standard formula. If it is a t for n of f of t, then if you, so then if you find the Laplace transformation d for n f of t, then we will get, this is standard formula. So minus 1 for n, d for n by, so d for s for n of f of sn. Okay. So you can find a different difference. If n is equal to 1, this is 1 minus 1 for minus 1, 2 minus 1 for scale, like that you will find out this. And division by t, another formula is a division by t. So this is division by t. So if any function, if there is something like f of t divided by t, if you want to find a Laplace transform for that, so simply you integrate it from limits s to infinity and f of u, you will get like that. And transform of Laplace transform of integrals. Laplace transform of integral. So if anything, you will get like this, a Laplace transform of integration 0 to t f of x dx, then you will apply this formula. This is called Laplace transform of integral. And then another one, Laplace transform of derivatives. Like, so Laplace transform of, okay. So f dash t can be written as s f of s, f of 0. Similar Laplace transform of f double dash t can be written as s square f of s, as f of 0, f dash 0. Similar Laplace transformation of f, okay, triple derivative of t, we can be written as s3 f of s minus s square f of 0, s f dash 0, f double dash of 0. Okay. This is the standard so approximation. Okay. This is standard formula. So there is initial value problem that so f of 0 plus of e can be written as limit s tends to infinity to s f of s. Final value theorem can be written as limit t tends to infinite f of t can be written as s tends to 0 s f of s. Okay. This is valid for all the poles of s of f of s are in LHP except possibly in simple pole. Okay. S is 0. And there are some useful identities. So you can write down this 1 by s plus a, s plus b can be written as 1 by b minus a, 1 by s plus a minus 1 by s plus b. Because so whenever the certain kind of identities are given, we can write down like this, so that we can simply apply the Laplace transformations and not. So otherwise we have to do the this something is like that. So what we can call okay. So partial fraction method, right? So another one is s plus a by s plus a plus b whole square can be, if you want to find the inverse Laplace transform to this, e for minus at cos bt. Similarly, if you b by s plus a whole square plus b square, inverse Laplace transform e for minus at sin bt. And then there are some other important formulas, that is for second shifting theorem. Second shifting theorem is that Laplace transform is f of t minus a, u of t minus a equals to e for minus as and f of s. Similarly, inverse Laplace transformation of, so e for minus as f of s, you will get this. You will get this f of t minus a, u of t minus a. Okay, there is a unit step function. That means so unit of u of t minus a, because it is unit step function, but that is denoted by u. So u of t minus a can be written as 0 to 1. That means it is like something like if t is less than a, it is 0. If t is greater than a, it is so 1. So like this, let us switch on, switch off like this conditions. That is called a unit step function. When there it is greater than 1, it will become 1. If it is less than 1, then it becomes 0. So Laplace transform u of t minus a can be now written as e for minus as by s. And there is an important property is called a Dirac delta function of Laplace transform of a Dirac delta function is 1. This is also important. And Laplace transform of a Dirac delta of t minus a can be written as e for minus a. So inverse Laplace transformation of e for minus a, we will get this one. So Dirac delta of t minus a. Dirac delta of. So this is also important property which I shown in the box. Inverse Laplace transform, the integration of minus infinity to plus infinity to Dirac delta t minus a dt equals to 1. Okay. Another one is the so here you can see that. So convolution theorem. Convolution theorem, when there are two functions, let us say f of x and g of x. Okay, so the product of these two functions can be written as like 0 to t f of tau and g minus tau or d tau. Okay, so Laplace transform f of t and g of t can be written as f of s and g of s. Now the inverse Laplace transformation can be find out. L inverse or inverse Laplace transform of f of s, g of s can be written as f into f of x into g of x. Okay. There is a periodic function. Periodic function is something like this. So f of t plus capital T can be written. It will be a period that we can say if you can generate the same waveform period Tn. Okay, so that you can see that. So Laplace transform f of t can be simply written as 1 by 1 minus e for minus st integration of 0 to t e for minus st f of t dt. So this is the periodic function. Okay, some inverse Laplace transformation identity is important. So inverse Laplace transform 1 by s is 1. Inverse Laplace transform 1 by s square is 2 t. Okay, inverse Laplace transform s cube 2 by t square by 2. So inverse Laplace transformation of 1 by s for form t for n minus 1 by n minus 1 factorial. So inverse Laplace transform 1 by s minus a e for of at. E for of at. So inverse Laplace transform s by s square plus a square by cos at. Inverse Laplace transform is a by s square plus a square sin at. So inverse Laplace transform s by s square by minus t a square cos at. So inverse Laplace transformation of a by s square minus a square sin h. Okay. Similarly, e for f inverse Laplace transformation of e for s by s u of t minus a, e for s Dirac delta f. Okay. If it is e for s by s, then it is u of t minus s. This is unit step function. If it is e for minus s, the inverse Laplace e for minus x is nothing but Dirac delta function. Dirac delta function. And then there is differential equations like this. For so the a by double dash b by dash plus c by equals f of t. So this can be written like this. I already told that there is something important. So that in place of the differentiation, we can write this. We can write like that. So solve for y of x and take inverse Laplace transform, you will get y of t. So that so by using Laplace transform, we can find out the solution of differential equations. Okay. So if we can, let's do the quick revision. So Laplace transform t 1 by s, Laplace e for t e for at 1 by s, and Laplace transformation of sin at a by s square, cos at s by s square plus s square. So Laplace e for at Laplace transform e for at of f of t, f of s minus a, Laplace transform t f of t. This is called differentiation minus df by ds. So Laplace transformation of derivative of a function s f minus f of 0. So Laplace transformation of unit step function like u of t minus a can be written as e power of, okay, e power of minus as by s. Laplace transform of Dirac delta function can be written as e power minus as. Similarly, this is a convolution theorem. Laplace f of g, f of s, gs, and Laplace transform. This is initial value theorem. This limit x tends to infinity s f of s. This final value theorem. This we can be written as infinity limit s tends to 0 s f of s. And this is integration of Laplace transformation can be written as, so in the Laplace transform 0 to t f of x dx sometimes it written as f of s by s. Okay, this is all about these are the very important formulas for Laplace transformations. If you like this video, please watch, like and subscribe. Thank you.